Hi, I'm Alex Schmidt, and here's my impression of Superman if he ever read what you all say about him on the internet. And to think I fought Zod and Darkseid and Doomsday for you people. F*** this planet, I hear Manhunter's got room at his condo. Why are you sick of Superman? On paper, he's everything you like, unless he's literally on paper in a comic or on screen in a movie, because then every asshole on the internet lines up to call him a dinosaur. Well, first of all, he beats up dinosaurs, because he's fucking rad. Yet you act like he's some weird heirloom our ancestors ghost-guilted us about until we glommed him onto Batman. But there's nothing wrong with Superman, and hating him only proves there's something wrong with us. Oh sure, maybe you think Superman's a jerk because your single parent was a professional assassin who told you Superman does a super dickish impression of humans as nerdy, impotent losers. But what's way more insulting than Clark Kent is Superman. He's how we humans, Superman's creators, tell ourselves that goodness in great people is a fantasy, because it's not like Superman's any less human than Clark Kent. He looks like a human, acts like a human, pursues a biologically feasible sex life built on lies like a human. Look at yourself. You're one costume and 7 deltoids away from crashing a Superman family reunion, no problem. Hell, you could pass as a lot of comic book heroes with the right tights. Even the ones with freaky abilities tend to look people-ish, and we think nothing of it. But Superman has 2 qualities we don't allow human heroes to have at the same time. He's a bulletproof god, and he's driven by pure good. His goodness is almost weirdly iconic. Since the early 1940s, Superman has fought.
It's a never-ending battle for truth and justice.
In 1948, that expanded to truth, justice, and the American way, and that's remained Superman's deal. The very idea of him violating those principles is dramatic enough to hang an entire movie on. And if we liked ourselves, we'd tell stories where a human being gains absolute power and remains decent. But since we hate ourselves, we say a powerful good person is less believable than a flying bodybuilder. Anytime a hero is invincible and not a dick about it, we insist they're not of this earth. They must be from Mars, or a mythological figure, or personified Capri Sun. That's why we turned an otherwise human hero into an alien when we could have just written him as a Kansan. That's not an accident. Our culture had tons of opportunities to make the comic book superhero one of us. Everybody from Shazam to Hugo Danner to John Carter of Mars was a kind superhuman who influenced Superman, which is to say they basically were Superman before him. But none of those humans ever took off Rimshot, which means the story that truly speaks to us is a story affirming that people given power are assholes. And we've stuck to that story for 77 years and counting. Its bummer quality isn't born from that recent post-9/11 funk that gave Batman respiratory problems.
Do I look like a cop?
Although our Superman hate, which is also self-hate, got way weirder in the 21st century, because now we reject Superman to reject our own roots. Your grandparents loved that dude. And Superman was a hit for the same reason anything goes mainstream. He was what people already liked with a twist. Siegel and Schuster modeled Superman's character design on the major movie stars of the time. Then they mixed in pulp hero powers and boom, they got chocolate and the nation's peanut butter. Everyone ate Superman up for decades, in every media format, culminating in what's the defining modern portrayal of the character, mainly because it's burned into your parents' consciousness. But today we're online mocking Batfleck and Brown Gown Wonder Woman just for associating with the Man of Tomorrow. And we're doing it with too much glee for it to be garden variety internet dickitude. We're doing it because rejecting Superman is an act of rebellion. By turning down our parents' favorite movie and our grandparents' favorite comics and movie stars, we assert our immature maturity. At any age, from the safety of pop culture's cocoon. Everything's okay. We point and laugh at those times Superman got turned into a lion, or tortured Aquaman, or jammed with Pat Boone, even though those times were in the Silver Age, an age of comics-wide goofiness, when even our best new friend, the Dark Knight, was doing the Batusi. And we realize that, but we're still compelled to insist everyone who came before us liked dumb stuff, because otherwise, zoinks, our generation might not be special. We might just be old people all over again. So instead, we're all, old people are idiots. There's Superman had terrible sexual politics and a mullet, and an electric split personality, and a terrible movie where this British guy played him and they pimped him out to over 100 companies just to help sell Man of Steel tickets. You see, every era has done a crappy and great job with every superhero. There are issues where Superman clowned around on a tennis court, just like there's a radio serial where, and this is true, Superman's writers helped an investigative reporter expose the evils of the Ku Klux Klan. So leave Superman alone, the internet. Don't ground the guy, because we can be a great people. We wish to be. But if we ditch Superman, we might lack the light to show the way.
I'm gonna stop doing this.
But I need to be cool! Guys, thank you so much for watching. Comment below with Superman stories you think would make an amazing movie that hasn't been made into a movie yet, or a TV show or something that would make the character more popular again, maybe. It's up to you. All kinds of ideas are welcome as long as they have crypto. It needs crypto. He's the best. He's the dog with a cape.